So I'm here in the city of Guadalajara, Jalisco. Not many people know about this city, but it's actually like the third largest metropolitan area in the country. But it's not as popular as vacation spots because there's no beach here. So most people are more familiar with places like Cancun, Cabo, etc. But well, this probably isn't the best area to show it, but it's a pretty nice looking city. Headed to the center now because I'm gonna go grab something to eat. It's actually Easter Sunday, so it might not be the best day to go to the center because I'm not quite sure what's gonna be there. There might not be very many vendors or like food stands, etc. But I'm gonna go and take a look. And yeah, it's a pretty nice day outside, like most days. This is the dry season, so not very much rain now. Or it's not really any rain at all. I got here in like January, and there hasn't been any rain since I arrived. So this is what an average day here looks like. I think it's about 30 degrees. Most days are about 30 degrees. Like 25, 30, somewhere in there. So there's the train station up there. Pretty much take the train everywhere here. So if you don't like driving, this is a good place because they have a train and buses, but I don't really like the buses. So almost at the station, so I'm gonna put the camera away for a sec and see you guys again when I get to the center. So I just got off the train and now I'm heading towards the center. They've been playing a lot of music lately because it's Easter, I'm assuming. Couldn't really pick up what they were saying in the music, but yeah, it's not too many people out, not as many as I thought. I guess because of the holiday, most people are spending time with family and stuff, so shouldn't be too crowded in the center, but should be there in a few minutes. So I'm like 4 minutes away now, so I should be there soon. I haven't been to the center in a while. Hopefully it's the same way as I remember it when I left. So I'm looking at where the map is telling me to go, and it's looking like probably isn't the center. So I think I'm gonna make a detour. I'll at least look at where it's telling me to go first. I hear music coming from over there, so I think it was from that building I just passed, but looking like it's not the center. I think what I'm going to do is just head to the cathedral, because the cathedral, I know it's in the center, so that's a good place to just head to. Somebody posited their used condom on the floor. Oh, and there's some dog droppings. The center is actually pretty clean. It's just like you'll find occasional stuff. More or less, it's decent. But yeah, this is pretty quiet afternoon in Mexico. I don't really come to the center much, to this part of the city a whole lot, so I don't know if this is just because of Easter or if it's like an average Sunday. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I got off at the wrong stop. Probably because Google Maps got the location of the center wrong. Because right now I'm like 20 minutes away. Sometimes Google Maps is a little bit weird outside the US. It doesn't always take you exactly where you want to go to. But it's nice to get a little walk in and kind of explore and see more of the buildings and the architecture and everything. But the cathedral is pretty nice looking. Pretty sure it's the biggest one in the city, or like the metropolitan area. It's usually like a decent amount of stuff going on down there. The few times that I've been. Anyways. It's over here, it's like a ghost town. So, I'm hearing more music. Hopefully that means that there's gonna be people, or at least like food stands. They have this water here that I like too, where it's like mixed with fruit. It's kind of like juice that you get from the grocery store, but, or at least it sounds like that when you describe it, but it's a little bit different tasting. I wish the weather could be the way it is right now, like all day long. It's a nice cool, maybe 20 degrees. It's usually really cold in the mornings, and then by the middle of the day it spikes pretty high. It'll start out like 5 or 10 degrees, and then by midday it gets to 25 or 30. Looks like I'm heading in the right direction. See people. No cars, no people, or a few people, but not really many. So, now it looks like I'm finally getting a bit closer to the center. This is the cathedral. That's not like the cathedral. That's just, they have a few in the area, but there's one that's like really big and prestigious. I'm exactly where I started, but the good thing is I'm only like 2 minutes away. There's another cathedral up there, but can't really see it super well. Right there. I only have the camera set to 1080, so it might not show up super well, but the thing I don't really like about the center is that the streets look kind of like the walking area. You can see there, that is a street, so it's kind of easy to walk in there without realizing that you're in the street. I mean, it does look different, but it's not like, it's like cobblestone kind of, almost. It doesn't look quite like a sidewalk, but it doesn't look quite like a street either. No, I think I'm more or less in the center. So there's the cathedral right there. It's like the biggest one in Jalisco, and in the metropolitan area too. I mean, that's which is within Jalisco. So there's a fountain there. Hola, ¿tienes helado aquí? ¿Helado?
Sí, son nieves que tengo de Nutella, tengo de chongo, tengo de vainilla, tengo de mamey, tengo de pistache.
¿Tienes algo con las galletas Oreos?
Galleta Oreo sí tengo.
¿Y los precios aquí es con cono o no?
No, no tengo todo puro ratito ahorita.
Está bien. Pues...
Sí, hay de 24 y de 17.
¿Cuál es 27?
Este es el
27. Sí, está ahí, sí. Sí.
¿A qué te lo doy?
De
galleta Oreo.
Sí, galleta, sí, gracias. ¿Y tú sabes que hay un lugar aquí para tacos? ¿Un puesto?
Para tacos. Sí. Híjole, ahorita todavía es muy temprano.
Sí, pero me encantan los tacos.
Sí.
Cualquier tiempo.
Mira, pues tacos en la noche se ponen aquí a una cuadra, 2 cuadras y como 3 para allá hay un mercado, ahí se ponen a las tardes, pero ya más tardecito. Si quieres ponlo aquí.
Sí, gracias.
Está un poquito aguadito, fíjate.
Y dijiste 27.
¿Dónde eres tú, oye?
Soy de Estados Unidos.
Y así es mi amable, gracias, que te vaya muy bien.
Es porque tengo un acento.
No, sí. No, qué bueno, no, está muy bien. ¿Andas de paseo?
Pues ahora mi trabajo es en línea, entonces yo puedo hacer aquí o allá, entonces yo fui aquí. Sí,
Ándale, que estés bien, que te vaya muy bien.
Igualmente. So what they have here that's pretty popular is like ice cream, but it's based in water, not milk. It's not really ice cream. Let's call it nieve, but it's pretty good. It's more like refreshing, I think, if we're thirsty. But I prefer ice cream. And it has like it's like a bunch of almost like crushed ice with flavoring mixed in. I was super thirsty though, so right now I prefer this. Usually I don't eat my dessert before my dinner, but I was super thirsty. I haven't really seen any taco stands. They were like tamales, and I like tacos better. But apparently it's a little bit too early to grab something from a taco stand. Too early for tacos. That's what the guy said at the ice cream stand. So now that I quenched my thirst with some nieve, I'm gonna try to find something a bit more filling, wholesome. Hopefully I can find a taco stand. It's actually kind of difficult to find tacos in Mexico, which is weird. Or at least on a food stand. There's more out at night, but even then, it's more like in this area anyways. It's just solid tamales and lonches, but I don't know, I don't really like them as much. I feel like they're not as flavorful. So I'm gonna wrap this up soon because my camera died, but it turns out that the cathedral that I thought was like the cathedral wasn't it. Actually the one up there, which you probably still can't see super well even when I zoom in, but yeah. So I'm gonna try to get there so that you guys can at least see it before I end the video. But I only have probably a couple minutes of juice left on my camera, so not a whole lot. still filming. I can't see that if it's filming or not while I'm filming. It's pointing at me, so I won't actually know when the battery dies, but it will be soon. Common theme here is that there's a lot of like feminist groups that like to destroy the statues and like paint on them, etc. like that. You can see like markings and stuff on these ones. And there's the cathedral. Pretty large. Try to get it from the front before my battery dies completely. So there's the Guadalajara Cathedral there. Pretty big. I always thought it looked fairly impressive, although I thought the other cathedral was this one, so I obviously haven't been here too many times, but it's a nice looking cathedral. And then they have like horse rides and stuff too. I don't know if you can see the horses over there, but I can certainly smell them. But I don't have much battery life left, so I'm gonna end it here.